Well, good evening and welcome to Edgar High School. It's a football Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Tom King, Logan Sorensen, my producer-engineer here tonight on the finale of the regular season. It seems like we just started this high school football season back in the heat of August, but here we are in mid-October and getting set to wrap up the regular season for 11-man football. The playoff pairing show will be tomorrow, where the WIAA will set the first round of the football playoffs, and we can talk about that because both of these teams here tonight will be in the playoffs. Edgar coming in with a record of 8-0 overall, 5-0 in the conference. They're trying to run the table here in the regular season. They've outscored their opponents 266-12 in their 8 football games, and they have 6 shutouts on the resume as well. For Abbotsford, they come in with a record of 5-2 overall, 4-1 in the conference. After losing their opener to Loyal Greenwood 24-12, they won 5 games in a row before losing their last game against Auburndale on October 3rd, 42-0. Their game last week was canceled, and so they are coming off a week break as they get set here to take on this Edgar Wildcat team. What you're looking at now are the parents and the classmates of the Edgar seniors. It's senior night here tonight, and they will be introducing all of the seniors instead of the starting lineup tonight, and we'll do that as well. Let me tell you about what's going on elsewhere in high school football on this final Friday night of the regular season. Pittsville's playing at Stevens Point Pacelli tonight. Auburndale's at Iola Scandinavia. Spencer at Marshfield Columbus is at Marathon. Also, Wausau West at River Falls tonight. Antigo and Wausau East squaring off. It's East's homecoming at Tom Field. Lumberjacks trying to get playoff eligible with a win tonight. DC Everest is at home against Eau Claire Memorial. Wisconsin Rapids playing at Eau Claire North. Stevens Point is at Marshfield tonight. Mosedy at Medford in a great Northern Conference clash. Rhinelanders at Merrill. Amherst at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Tomahawk playing at Lakeland. Also, Wyawega Fremont is at Colby. Ripon at Adams Friendship. Nakusa at Mauston. And Loyal Greenwood playing at Stratford. Senior night for this Edgar Wildcat team, and a group of talented seniors have really put together a great record this season. Let's talk about these seniors. Tucker Strite, who will be the starting quarterback and also play safety on defense. Also Dawson Bornheimer, who will see some time at wide receiver tonight. Gavin Maurer, the senior running back, and he plays some defensive back as well. Dom Contreras, the senior wide receiver. Maverick Butt, who will be one of the main backs out of the backfield for the Wildcats, as he is most weeks here tonight. Lucas Stonke, the defensive end and starting tight end for Edgar. Preston Erickson, the senior defensive lineman and center on offense. Wade Cole, the defensive tackle and offensive lineman as well. And Alex Snyder, the linebacker and offensive lineman here tonight for Edgar head coach Jerry Sins.
Defensive end and tight end.
Tell you what, we'll take a quick break and come back with more. You're watching high school football tonight from Edgar on Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a unique space to host your next event or business meeting? Check out the Milk House at Miltram Farms. You can view the cows being milked by the robots, play in the sand table, or start your own farm on the farm simulator. We have space for up to 125 people indoors, or you can sit outside and enjoy the farm views from our grain bin gazebo and make s'mores on the corn crib fireplace. Check us out on Facebook to see our upcoming events, or go to our website at miltramfarms.com to see availability.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Tom King back here at Edgar as we get set for this matchup in the Merrillwood CWC between Abbotsford and Edgar. You might notice some different colors out there on the field tonight. The Edgar team wearing pink socks along with their green jerseys and white pants, and the coaches dressed in pink hoodies as well. It's a fundraiser night tonight for one of the Edgar faculty who has been diagnosed with breast cancer, so they've got some big raffles going on here tonight, and they sold a lot of pink clothing that raised funds for that effort, and that's why you're seeing the players all with pink socks on tonight for this matchup. The Edgar Band is here as well.
Now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand and remove your hats as the VFW Post 10187 raises our flag and the Edgar Pep Band, under the direction of Dennis Webb, plays our national anthem.
The Edgar Pep Band will do the national anthem here tonight. And we're back here.
Thank you, Mr. Webb and the Edgar Pep Band. Great job.
And you know what the Edgar players are thinking about tonight? The defense, of course, wants to pitch another shutout if they can. The offense would like to score a lot of points, but you know what the Edgar coaches are thinking. They want to, A, win the game, and B, they want to come out of this game healthy and be ready to go for playoff football next week. Obviously, they would love to make another trip down to Camp Randall in Madison. They would be doing it as a Division VI team this year because of their success in Division VII, and the WIAA has that formula to move teams from division to division if they are too successful at one level. So even though Edgar may be classified as a Division VII school enrollment-wise because of their success, they will be in the Division VI playoffs this year when that begins next week. Edgar won the toss and deferred, so it'll be Abbotsford on offense here to begin tonight's game.
Teeing up for Edgar is Anthony Chewicki.
Anthony Trewicki will kick off here for the Wildcats, and this awesome defense will be put on the field first for Edgar. 6 shutouts, and they've only allowed 12 points in 8 games this season. You've heard the officials whistle, and we are underway. The kick is a line drive. It's going to take a bounce, couple of bounces, picked up at about this 14-yard line, out across the 20, the 25, and then wrapped up and dropped out across the 30 to about the 32.
On the return, brought down by Kenan Van Ornum.
Kenan Van Ornum on the tackle of Sealer.
Abbotsford will start 1st and 10 at their own.
And Abbotsford will begin at their own 32. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Abby. And they're going to run out of a pistol formation here to begin. Man splits out wide to the left, and they're going to try it inside handoff. Positive yardage and breaking tackles for first down yardage. Making a touchdown-saving tackle right there was Gavin Maurer. Busting through right up the middle was Jesus Reyes.
Gain of 14 on the play.
He picked up 14.
Their own 46-yard line.
The quarterback for Abbotsford is Carter Sealer. Sealer, he's a junior. He's going to split out wide, and now they switch the quarterback, and it's going to be Chase Bowler, and he's going to keep the football, and He takes the snap and runs for about maybe 2 or 3 yards on that.
Gain of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 8.
So we're seeing different looks from this Abbotsford squad to begin here. Second down and about 8. Ball at the 47, 48-yard line. Call it the 48. Man in motion. They're going to try that little counter play. And we're going to get a penalty flag on the play. It's going to be illegal procedure called against Abbotsford. That'll back them up.
They'll now make it 2nd and 13.
So it's second down now and about 13. Ball back at the 38-yard line for the Falcons. Man in motion. Sealarp will hand it off. They try the counter play to the left side. Looks like it's going to work. Picked up positive yardage out near midfield. On the carry that time was Irvin Davila. He got it to midfield. Pickup of about 8 on that. And it's going to be third down and about 6.
7 on the play, bring up 3rd and 6.
Our game brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. They have everything you need to preserve this year's harvest. Shop low prices on all things canning, from jars big and small to seasonings, mixes, and so much more. Check it all out at your local Fleet Farm store. Low snap. They pitch it ahead, and not much there. Maybe a yard, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The ball came out. Edgar thinks they have the football. The officials say no, it'll be Abbotsford football. Clock will continue to roll here as it's going to bring up a 4th down in a punting situation, you would think, for Abbotsford right here.
Bring up 4th and 5.
4th down and 5. Just across midfield. And they're going to line up and go for it here. Or at least they're going to line up and try to go for it. Maybe try to draw Edgar offside. Man comes in motion. And they're going to try to go for it here. A rollout. Looking. They throw. It's going to be incomplete. Low throw. Good defense there. Landon Lukasco was there on defense. And Edgar will take over on downs, and they're going to have the football on their own 49-yard line to begin their first drive of the night.
Take over on downs at their own 49-yard line.
Our game is brought to you in part by Bound. Be sure to check out BoundWisconsin.com for scores, standing stats, and written content throughout the week. I get my stats from www.boundwisconsin.com, and you can too. Wildcats to the line. Tucker Strite operating out of the gun. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. And Strite's going to keep it on a designed rollout. Now he takes off. Now he cuts it back, and he is going to be smacked and knocked down for a loss. Nowhere to go for Tucker Strite that time. And the first play of the night for the Wildcats. Well, they're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. That was being generous. It'll be 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Really a beautiful night for high school football for mid-October. There's a little bit of a breeze. Edgar has the wind at their back, it appears right now. Receiver to the far side, wing left. He comes in motion. Now they're going to shift an offensive lineman to the far side as well. Strong side right. And they're going to run left. Now cut it back inside. Maverick Butt takes it down into Abbotsford territory at about the 45-yard line. Pick up about 6 on that. And it'll be 3rd down and 4 here for the Wildcats.
6 on the play, they'll bring up 3rd and 4.
So they shift to the strong side of the right, and then they run it back to the left. Butt cut it back up the middle and was able to pick up the 6 yards. 3rd and a long 4 here. Strite will operate out under center this time. Offset backfield behind him, wing to the left. And they're going to hand it off straight ahead. Nothing doing. Nowhere to go. Gavin Maurer on the carry, and he went nowhere. Call it no gain. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. See what Edgar decides they want to do. Looks like they're going to play. Well, let's see what they're going to do here.
No gain on the play. Will bring up 4th and 4.
And they will punt and play the field position game. Maurer will punt from his own 45-yard line.
Deep to receive, Manny Lopez.
Not often you see Edgar go 3 and out, and they do on the first possession here tonight. It is a place on the field where you could try a fake punt if you wanted to. They're not going to. Maurer punts it away, and it's a good one, but it's going to take a roll into the end zone, so not so good in that situation. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Abbotsford on the 20-yard line. We'll take a quick break, come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
On our flooring and furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back as the Falcons come to the line. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Inside handoff. And powering ahead into the secondary before being driven backwards. A pickup of maybe 6 on the carry. Jesus Reyes on the carry for Abbotsford. Picks up about 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Quarterback Carter Seelar. Man comes in motion, and Seelar's going to keep it right up the middle, and he's going to bust tackles, and he's going to get a 1st down out across the 30. The ball came out once again, but the runner was down at the time, so it'll be a 1st down for Abbotsford at about the 32-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the carry for Seelar.
Getting 6 on the play will give Abbotsford 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Tight formation. Seelar is going to hand it off. They're going to try. Oh, a big tackle in the backfield. See if we can get a number on who sliced in there.
Chase Bowler, the ball carrier, brought down by Tucker Strite.
Tucker Strite sliced in and made the stop.
Loss of 3 on the play will bring up 2nd and 13.
And a loss of 3 on the play. That was Chase Bowler on the carry, and they were going to try to sweep around the right side, but that play got blown up very quickly. Second down and 13 now. Ball at the 29-yard line. 4:45 to play first quarter. No score in this matchup tonight from Edgar. And now we're going to get a whistle and a flag. We're going to get a delay of game call against Abbotsford. That'll back them up even more here.
Delay of game on Abbotsford. That'll now make it 2nd and 18.
That's all on the quarterback because he's looking right at the back judge who stands there and gives the hand signals as to when they've got to snap the ball. And so delay of game penalty unless there's some miscommunication from the sideline. Now they'll line it up and face a 2nd and 18. They want to pass. They want to throw long. And it is going to be incomplete. Overthrew his intended receiver. The closest player to the ball was Edgar's Landon Lukasco. He was trying to get that out to Chase Bowler. Incomplete. Second pass attempt of the night for Abbotsford. Both have been incomplete. And it's 3rd down and 18 now. Our game is brought to you in part by Door Pro. Whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop in and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. 3rd and 18. See if they decide to go to the air again. Sealer out of the pistol. Man in motion. He's going to roll out. He wants to throw. He's being pressured. He throws. It's going to be incomplete. The receiver was nowhere in the vicinity. He was running across a pattern across the middle of the field and didn't get over there fast enough. The quarterback had to throw the ball before he wanted to because he was under pressure from an Edgar defender. So it's 4th and 18 in a punting situation here for the Falcons. Dropping back deep, Maverick Butt and Gavin Maurer for the Wildcats. Snap is good, and the punt's away. It's going to be taken by Maurer, and they run the fake handoff, and now Mauer's going to try to get to the far side. He cuts it back, makes one man miss, makes another great move and got free, and then goes out of bounds in Abbotsford territory at about the 34-yard line. He picked up about 5 or 6 extra yards with that nice little cut right at the end of that run. And great field position here now for the Wildcats as they begin their 2nd possession of the night. They went 3 and out on that first possession, something that doesn't happen very often for this Edgar offense. Anthony Trewicki splits out to the near side. Stride operating with 2 backs back there with him. And he's going to play action. He wants to throw. Now he's being flushed. Can he avoid the sack? He throws it, and there's nobody over. That should be an intentional grounding penalty, I would think. There wasn't anybody in the area. Yeah, there goes the flag. There wasn't anybody close to where that pass came down, so it's going to be intentional grounding against the Wildcats, and that means a loss of down as well. This Abbotsford defense showing something early here.
Penalty indication is
intentional grounding, loss of down. And they're going to mark that way back to the 45-yard line.
Loss of down. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 21.
2nd down and about 20. Ball at the 45-yard line. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Maurer. He's got some running room. He's got a blocker in front of him, but he slipped and fell down after a gain of just 5. He had a lot more yards to pick up there, but he didn't get tripped up. He slipped and went down as he tried to cut. Maverick Butt had the block out there, but they pick up give him 6 on that, just inside the 40-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and about 15 here for the Wildcats. Make that 3rd down and 15. 3rd and 15 after that loss of down on the penalty. Abbotsford's got some beef up front. Now play action, strike. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. Rolling. Now he's got to get rid of it. He does. He's got a man, but it's a 1st down. It's caught out there by Isaiah Kraft for a 1st down inside the 20-yard line.
Tucker straight pass complete to Isaiah Kraft.
Nearly 20 yards on the
19 on the play.
Pass and catch to Kraft. Call it 19. And it's a 1st down for the Wildcats on 3rd and long. Somebody lost track of Kraft, and he was wide open, and Strike got him the football. 1st and 10 on the Abbotsford 20-yard line. Stride will go under center this time. Split backfield behind him, wing to the right. Now we get a flag, and we're going to get movement up front. False start called on the Wildcats. That'll back them up a bit. Our game brought to you in part by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. First and 15 now for the Wildcats after the penalty. Trewicki splits out wide to the near side. Straight under center. Quick handoff straight up the middle. Not much there. Maverick Butt on the carry. Maybe got to the 22. Pick up of about 3 yards on the carry for Butt. And it'll be second down and about 12.
Gain of 3 on the play. It'll make it second and 12.
4 down territory here for the Wildcats as they are inside the Abbotsford 25-yard line. Second and 12. Straight under center again. He wants to throw. He's got time. He throws, and it's going to be nearly intercepted. The defender fell down. He got up and almost made the pick out there. The pass nowhere near any of the Edgar receivers. Not sure it was a miscommunication on the pattern or what the situation was, but the closest player to the football was an Abbotsford defender who had fallen down. Third down and 12 now. Straight operating out of the gun this time. 2 backs with him. He's going to hand it off, and now we get a handoff to Maurer, and that went nowhere. Maybe a loss on the play. Maurer driven backwards. See where they give him forward progress. This Abbotsford defense is pretty stiff right now, especially up front. It's going to be fourth down and about 13. I would imagine they'll go for it here as we go under a minute to play in the first quarter. So, fourth down and 13. Split backfield behind, straight under center, wide receiver to the near side. They're going to play action. He wants to throw. He rolls out. He's got some running room if he wants. Now he'll throw it. It's going to be caught. That's Stonky, the tight end, and he's going to get down inside the 5-yard line. Lucas Stonky, the tight end, was wide open, and Strite found him for the big gainer down inside the. They're going to mark it at the 5.
Puts the ball in Abbotsford's 5-yard line, and Edgar, first down.
So a first and goal for the Wildcats at the 5-yard line. And they bring in that full house trips backfield. They're going to hand it off to Maverick, but he slams forward and got knocked down. Did he get it in? No, they're going to say he's down at about the 1-yard line.
Maverick bucked the ball carrier.
He hit a wall and tried to spin away from it, but couldn't break the plane, according to the officials. And now we're going to get the end of the first quarter as Edgar will have it second down and goal from the 1 when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
MP&C is a leading designer, fabricator, and installer of stainless steel process systems. Founded in 1992, MP&C serves a wide range of industries, including dairy, chemical, and water treatment. The company specializes in engineered-to-order solutions. We deliver high-performance solutions and career opportunities for local residents. MP&C continues to grow, emphasizing dedication to craftsmanship and community impact.
Tom King back here at Edgar High School. The officials, the guys keeping the chain, and both teams have to walk 99 yards to set up the first play of the second quarter as the ball was on the 1-yard line.
At halftime, we're going to introduce our flag football teams.
Referee for tonight's game is Marshfield varsity basketball coach Chris Fisher.
By the patio.
Marshfield crew working the game here tonight.
So we can get introduced at halftime. And also, don't forget, they're going to be selling those basket raffles until the end of halftime.
So the Wildcats will have it first and goal on the 1, and with that full house backfield, you never know who's going to get the football. It's pretty tough to stop, even with a good defensive line like Abbotsford has. You got Butt and Maurer and Landon Lukasco in the backfield behind Tucker Strite. There's the snap. Quarterback sneak. Strite falls forward. Did he get in? Haven't seen a signal yet. He might not. Now they do. It's going to be a touchdown. He didn't have far to go. One of the Abbotsford linemen sliced in there and took Tucker Strite's feet out almost immediately, but he was able to fall across the goal line, and it's a touchdown for the Wildcats, and they lead it 6-0, pending the conversion. And they will go for 2 points here. Strite will operate out of the gun. He's got Butt back there with him. Maurer's in the pass pattern here. And Strite looks now. He throws a little slant pattern. He short hopped his intended receiver. It's going to be no good. They had it. He was open.
Point after touchdown pass falls incomplete.
But the pass was low and incomplete, trying to get Lukasco. So 6-0 is your score. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Wildcats jump on top. 2 big plays on that drive. A 3rd down and long pass completion, 19 yards to Isaiah Kraft, and then another 1st down pass to Lucas Stonkey, the tight end, 18 yards on that, which got him down to the 5-yard line, and then they were able to get it down to the 1, and Tucker Strite took it in with the quarterback sneak.
Deep receiver, Chase Bowler and Carter Selar.
So kicking off for Edgar here will be Anthony Trewicki. And the kick's away. It's another squibber. And it's going to roll. It's a live ball, and Abbotsford barely able to get on it. Lukasco used his speed to get down there and almost made a play on that.
Owner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers.
And one of the Abbotsford players was able to jump on it and cover it up. And that's where the Falcons will start. They're going to mark it at the 26. Lukasco is going to be the next one of the guys that's going to be counted on next season at the running back spot. He's a sophomore. Lots of speed. And with Gavin Maurer and Maverick Butt graduating, they'll be looking for some running backs. They've got some good ones coming up at both the freshman and sophomore level, and we'll probably see some of them tonight. Abbotsford's going to run the football and try the left side, cut back, and now we're going to get a flag flying in, breaking tackles and down the sideline. It's going to go for a long gainer, but it's going to come back. It's coming back on a penalty. There's a flag down, and it's going to be a hold. And that's going to come back. A long run for Abbotsford. And right there you saw Lukasco's speed as he caught the running back and dropped him. That looked like he was going to go all the way down to the end zone. Instead, it's going to come back on a hold. And that's just a killer. Not only you take away the long run, but then you get penalized from the spot of the infraction, and it really makes it tough. We've talked about it many times on these broadcasts, how tough it is to come back in a drive after you get a holding penalty. And they're going to mark it all the way back to the 17-yard line.
After the penalty, it's going to bring up 1st and 19.
1st down and 19 here for Abbotsford after that penalty. They come to the line with another tight formation. Chase Bowler in at the quarterback spot, and he's going to hand it off and running it up the middle. Jesus Reyes again. He picked up positive yardage. Got it across the 20 to about the 24. Pickup of about 7 on that.
Getting 7 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Carson Nowak in on the stop for the Wildcats. 2nd down and 12. Irvin Aguilera in at quarterback now for Abbotsford. He takes the snap and he wants to throw. Being rushed, he throws it down the middle. It's going to be incomplete. They had a man. Chase Bowler was behind the defense, and that ball might have hit him in the hands. That was a bullet right on a rope thrown by Aguilera, and that was incomplete right near midfield. He was under pressure, too, on that throw. 3rd down and 12 now. Aguilera has been out of the lineup with an injury, and now he's coming out again here on a 3rd and 12. And it'll be Carter Seelar back out there again. Takes the snap, he wants to throw, he rolls out, he's under pressure, he throws. It's going to be short hop, I think, incomplete. Yes, incomplete. Ball hit the turf near the 30-yard line. It would have been short of the 1st down anyway, and it's a 4th down now and a punting situation here for the Falcons. Final night of the regular season, and we find out tomorrow what the playoff field will look like. Edgar, with their sparkling record, will undoubtedly get a home game for the 1st round and probably the 2nd round as well. We'll find out their opponent on the selection show tomorrow. Wildcats should get decent field position here. Maverick Butt and Gavin Maurer standing at their own 45-yard line. The snap a bit high. It's a high punt. And I think Maurer signaled for a fair catch, and he did. He takes it at about the 40-yard line, depending on where they mark it here. And the Wildcats will have good field position. They're going to mark it right at the 40. So the Wildcats used the passing attack on their last drive. Pass completions of 19 and 18 yards, getting them down the field, getting them in position to run the football in for the touchdown. 1st and 10 from their own 40. 10:26 to play first half. 6-0 Wildcats with the lead. Coming out to the near side is Isaiah Kraft. Offset backfield. Behind Stride under center. And now we get a whistle and a timeout call by Abbotsford.
Timeout, Abbotsford.
And we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Warner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers with all of their property and casualty insurance needs for 3 generations. Let Warner Insurance help with your small business, farm, home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. Warner Insurance, proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Our game also brought to you in part tonight by Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. You can learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. If you're just joining us and wondering why the Edgar coaching staff are all wearing pink hoodies and the players are wearing pink socks, they're raising money tonight for one of the Edgar teachers who has been diagnosed with breast cancer, and having a bunch of raffles, and they sold a bunch of that pink clothing to raise the funds, and that's what's happening here tonight. We saw a couple of the Abbotsford players wearing the pink socks tonight as well. Strite's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it on the option. Now he pitches it out. Mauer's got some running room across the 50 and then out of bounds in Abbotsford territory. Big gainer for Maurer on the option pitch from Strite. He waited till the last possible moment, and Maurer had lots of running room around the right side.
Puts the ball at Abbotsford's 43-yard line, and an Edgar first down.
14 on the carry for Maurer that time, and a first down for the Wildcats in Abbotsford territory at the 43. Dawson Bornheimer, the senior, in. He splits out far wide to the left. Butt and Maurer split backfield behind Stride, who's under center. Lukasco a wing to the left. Now they're going to hand it off. No, play action again. They roll out. Stride wants to look. He wants to throw. Now he's going to pull it down and run with the football and pick up positive yardage. He'll go out of bounds on the far side inside the 40-yard line.
Ran out of bounds by Irvin Aguilera.
Picked up about 5 on that. And it's going to be second down and 5 for the Wildcats.
Bring up second 5.
Clock stopped, 10-11 to play first half as Edgar comes to the line. Stride under center again, same formation. Butt and Maurer split. Lukasco wing left. They're going to try Butt on the right side this time. Oh, that's Maurer, the ball carrier. Maurer on the carry. Got it down inside the 35 to about the 34. Short of the first down by about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Maurer's got 24 yards on the ground on 4 carries tonight. Isaiah Kraft splits to the near side. 3rd and short, Stride under center. And they hand it off to Maverick Butt. First down yardage and more. Lost the football. It's loose, and Abbotsford's going to recover it inside the 25-yard line. I don't know if that got poked out or if he just lost a handle on it, but it rolled forward.
Recovered by Manny Lopez.
Manny Lopez recovers the fumble for Abbotsford, and the Falcons have the football.
Abbotsford is going to take over and start 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they'll have it at the 24, 1st and 10. So now the defense back out there for Edgar. Wyatt Klocksheim, one of those defenders. And they're going to hand it off, try the right side. Positive yardage, carrying tacklers out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Bowler on the carry.
Tackled by Lucas Stanky.
Stanky in on the stop. Pickup of about 6, maybe 7. Call it second down and 3.
Play is going to bring up second 3.
Yeah, Abbotsford's got some size up front. Second down and 3. Straight ahead run. And it's going to be first down yardage out across the 35 to about the 37. Seelar on the carry.
Tackled by Gavin Maurer.
And it's a first down for Abbotsford.
Will have it 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
37 is where they mark it. We mentioned coming into this game, Edgar has not had very many close games this year. They had a non-conference game that was very low scoring, both teams scoring under 10 points. Here's an inside handoff again. This time, not much doing right there.
Reyes, the ball carrier.
Reyes on the carry. See if we can get a number on that Edgar defender. They're trying to unpile there. And that's going to be Tyler Schmidt on the stop for the Wildcats. And it's going to be second down and 10. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 10.
Real tight formation right now for the Falcons. Ball snaps on the ground, and they hand it off. This is Bowler, and he's going to get a couple. Got it out across the 40 to maybe the 41. Pickup of 2 on the play. Call it 3rd down and 8.
Tackled by Alex Schneider along with Tyler Schnitt. Needed 2 on the play to make it 3rd and 8.
This is a really tight formation, as you can see. Looks like they're changing the play, looking to the sideline for a new play call. Now they're going to take a timeout. Timeout called by Abbotsford. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Located in Edgar, Wisconsin, Edgar Building Supply operates as a lumberyard and hardware store, assisting contractors, homeowners, and businesses with their building needs varying from roofing and siding to windows and cabinets. Their knowledgeable staff can assist you with planning your project, estimating costs, and drafting blueprints. Get started on your building project today with Edgar Building Supply.
And we're back here at Edgar, 6:41 to play first half. Wildcats lead at 6-0. Abbotsford with the football, facing a 3rd down and 8 on their own 39-yard line. Our game is brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or you can learn more at nicolaybank.com. So let's see what this Edgar defense can do here. Caius Higgins out there on the defense. Alex Schneider, Tom Contreras out there. Graham Strite looking to rush, and they're going to drop the running back in the backfield for a loss. 2 or 3 green jerseys were in on that tackle, including Preston Erickson. And it's going to be 4th down and 11, and a punting situation again for the Falcons. Clock sign was in on the stop as well. And it'll be 4th and long, and Abbotsford will punt.
Aguilera in punt formation, and Maverick Butt and Gavin Bauer deep to receive.
Wildcats should get decent field position again here. They're setting up a rush here for this punt. Let's see if they can get it away. A little stop, a high snap, and it quickly gets it away. It's a good punt. Mauer's going to grab it. He bobbled it, and it goes out of bounds. So they're going to lose yardage back inside the 20-yard line. I think they're going to mark him right near the 20. And that's where Edgar will have the football. That was a good punt by Aguilera. Mauer tried to make an over-the-shoulder catch. He bobbled it, and it went out of bounds. 5:55 to play here, first half. Wildcats go back on offense. They were moving the football on their last drive. Maverick Butt fumbled. Let's see what they can do here. As we mentioned, the drive that they scored on, a couple of long passing plays got them down the field, a 19-yarder and an 18-yarder. Let's see if they decide to go back to the air here or stay on the ground. They've had some success doing both here so far tonight. Strite will operate out of the gun, and he's going to hand it off. And a cutback with not much there. Maybe a loss on the play. Mauer on the carry. I think he lost a yard. We've talked about that in the past as well. When you run the football out of the shotgun or out of the pistol, you're 4 yards, maybe 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so you've got some ground to make up even before you look to pick up positive yardage. And if the play breaks down in some way, very easy to lose yardage. They gave him the 19, which they're saying is the line of scrimmage. So I think it looks like they have the marker right at the 20. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Call it 2nd and 10. Strite under center. Quick handoff inside and positive yardage and more. Maverick Butt running free. Cuts it back to the sideline, and he's going to be dragged down, but not before he gets to the 40-yard line of Abbotsford.
Maverick Butt, the ball carrier.
About a 40-yard carry that time as Butt just exploded up the middle and then cut it to the near side and picked up big yardage. 40 on the carry, and it's going to be a first down for the Wildcats inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 39. Straight under center, offset, Butt and Maurer. Now Maurer, the pitch goes behind him, it's loose! And who's going to get the football? Abbotsford thinks they have it. They're going to unpile here. Let's see. It is Abbotsford football. Second fumble lost here tonight for the Wildcats. That pitch was behind Maurer, and he could not corral it. Butt tried to dive in there and get it, but one of the Falcons was able to get there first, and it's a first down for Abbotsford. And these mistakes that the Wildcats are making tonight are allowing Abbotsford to hang around here and keep this game close. It's only 6-0. And with 4:42 to play in the first half, 2 drives in a row now, Edgar coughs it up on a fumble. Uncharacteristic of this Wildcat squad. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Man goes in motion to the far side, now splits out wide. And they're going to hand it off. Aguilera hands it off to Bowler. He cuts back. Not much there. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped. Depending on where they mark it, he might have got a half a yard, but call it no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Tackled by WIAA clock side. No gain on the play. Will bring up 2nd and 10.
Our game brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. 2nd down and 10 for the Abbotsford Falcons. Another tight formation. Ball's on the ground, straight ahead. Aguilera breaks through, and he's going to be close to a first down. Quick snap, but he took it straight up the middle behind his center, and they're going to mark him short of the first down by maybe a yard, maybe less than a yard. Going to be 3rd down and 1 here for Abbotsford. I would imagine 4 down territory. Third down and a yard. Now they're going to operate out of the gun on 3rd and short. And it's going to be a straight ahead run again, and getting close to the marker. Seelar on the carry. I think it's going to be a first down, but depending on where they mark the football. Are they going to measure this? They're looking. It is a first down for the Falcons, 1st and 10. As Seelar picks up 2.
Gives Abbotsford 1st and 10 at Edgar's 38-yard line.
Abbotsford only has 1 timeout remaining. 3:06 remaining on the clock here in the first half. They have the ball on the Edgar 38-yard line. They're trying inside handoff, and not much there. Tucker Strite from the backside ran down the running back. Jesus Reyes on the carry, picked up about 4, 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 3 on the play. They'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Ball marked right at the 35-yard line. Call it 2nd down and 7. They got to get moving here. They're not moving with much alacrity with the clock winding down here if they want to try to get some points on the board and tie this game up. Seelar wants to throw. No, he's going to pull it down and run. A designed run left side, cuts it back, and he's going to be dropped. Didn't get to the 30-yard line. Pickup maybe of 4 on the play. 3rd down and 3. 4 down territory here for Abbotsford, I would think. Clock, though, moving down to 1:47. They do have 1 timeout remaining. And they are really taking a long time to get to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to hand it off straight up the middle, and not much there, but maybe second effort got him the first down. That was Reyes on the carry. Are they going to mark him short? Looks like they will. He's going to be short. It's going to be fourth down and about a yard. Fourth down and a yard. Clock moving down to 1:05 to play in the half. And now we're going to get a whistle, and Edgar's going to take a timeout here. Edgar will take the timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
In trucking, trust isn't given, it's earned. At Derico Logistics, LLC, we've built our reputation mile by mile, load by load. Our team knows that every delivery carries more than freight. It carries someone's promise. From cross-country hauls to local routes, we move with precision, reliability, and a commitment to being there when it matters most. Our drivers are professionals. Our equipment is maintained to the highest standard. You call, we haul. That's all.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Final night of the regular season in high school football. The WIAA playoff selection show is tomorrow. And we will know Edgar's in. There's no question that they're going to be in the playoffs. And there's really no question that they're going to get a home game, at least in the first round, probably the second round as well. They have a sparkling 8-0 overall record. But they are going to be in Division 6 this year because of the success they've had in Division 7. WIAA, when you have a successful program at one level, they can move you up to the next level, and that's what's happening to Edgar this year. They'll be up in Division 6. All right, fourth down and 1 here for Abbotsford. Seelar going to hand it off. They're going to try the right side, and they're not going to get there. They try a sweep on fourth and short.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Lucas Stockey.
Lucas Stockey got in there and made the stop.
Lost the 5 on the play. Edgar is going to take over on downs.
And Edgar will take over on downs. Man, I don't know about that play call. Fourth and short, and you try to run a sweep. And a couple of Edgar players got in the backfield and blew that play up, and then Stockey was able to grab a handful of jersey and twist the running back to the ground. First and 10 Wildcats with 51 seconds remaining in the half. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. Can they move it down the field in this amount of time and get points on the board? Strite's going to operate out of the gun. He's going to pitch it out, and they're going to try Maverick Butt around the side. Now he cuts it back, positive yardage, staying in bounds, and now he goes out of bounds near the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 13 on the carry for Maverick Butt. And it stops the clock with 44.8 seconds to play.
Puts the ball at Edgar's 47-yard line, and an Edgar first down.
First down for the Wildcats at their own 47-yard line. Wing right, wide receiver right, offset backfield, straight under center. And they're going to try the counter play to Lukasco, and he's trying to get outside, and he won't get there. Picked up a couple of yards, but staying home to make the stop was Chase Bowler for Abbotsford. Pickup of about 2 on that. Edgar will take a timeout.
Second and 8. Timeout, Edgar.
We'll keep it right here. Our game brought to you in part by Bound. Be sure to check out boundwisconsin.com for scores, standings, stats, and more throughout the week. I get my stats from www.boundwisconsin.com, and you can too. The only score of this game was a 1-yard quarterback sneak by Tucker Strite early in the second quarter. The 2-point conversion attempt was not successful, and that's where we stand here, 6-0. We've got a lot of games going on tonight on Zaleski Sports. Some of the other matchups, River Falls beating Wausau West at last report 21-7. And Marshfield, who's been up and down this year. River Falls has increased their lead 28-7 over Wausau West. Marshfield beating Stevens Point at last report at halftime. The Wisconsin Valley Conference in football this year has been very strange. There have been teams that have won games that you wouldn't think they would have won. and other teams that have lost games that you wouldn't have thought they would lose. We've got games going on all over the state of Wisconsin on Zaleski Sports tonight. Edgar, 2nd down and 8, just shy of midfield. Straight out of the gun. He wants to throw. He's got time. He wants to throw deep. And it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Maverick Butt down the far sideline. Abbotsford had double coverage over there. They had a man over the top, so that wasn't going to be successful. The pass was about 3 or 4 yards overthrown anyway. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now. Clock stopped, 30 seconds to play in the half. We don't know who Edgar will play in the first round of the playoffs, but we are pretty confident the game will be right here at Edgar High School next week. We'll have that for you here on Zaleski Sports. Strite runs into his man as he rolls out now, tries to get away from pressure. He throws, he's got a man wide open. It's caught and then out of bounds. The pass complete. Dom Contreras on senior night will get in the stat sheet with a completed pass.
Gain of 10 on the play. Puts the ball at Abbotsford's 41-yard line, and Edgar, 1st down.
Ball's going to be marked at the 41-yard line. .3 seconds to play in the half. Edgar has 1 timeout remaining. Strite. 3 receivers stacked to the far side. And he wants to throw deep. He's trying to get it deep to Lukasco. Good coverage down there. It's going to be incomplete. Lukasco had to play defensive back there and knock the ball away from a possible interception. Good coverage. Carter Seelar on the coverage for Abbotsford, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats with 17 seconds on the clock. They come to the line. Strite will be under center this time. Butt and Maurer in the backfield. He's got Trewicki to the near side. Lukasco wing right. Inside handoff. This is Butt. Dances away. Breaking free. Spins away. And now going to be dragged down by 4 tacklers inside the 30-yard line at about the 26. It's going to be another 1st down. Pickup of about 17 on the carry for Maverick Butt. 9.2 seconds on the clock. Edgar's going to take their final timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Greg's Gruet's Appliance is the place for all your home appliance needs. Let owners Greg and Tammy Kornak, along with their staff, provide you with quality appliances. Greg's Gruet's Appliance offers professional delivery, installation, and our own service department. Located in Merrill and proudly serving all of central Wisconsin. Greg's Gruet's Appliance. Service with Wildcat pride.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. 9.2 seconds remaining until the end of the first half. Edgar leading 6-0. They have the football. Just shy of the, or just inside that is the Abbotsford 30-yard line. Ball marked at 20, looks like the 27. Abbotsford's playing almost a prevent defense here. They've got defenders that are way back in coverage. They've got Seelar playing almost like a center field back there, not allowing the wide receivers to get behind the defense here and give up a big play late in this first half. Straight out of the gun. 3 receivers stacked to the left again, 1 to the right. That's Maurer. Straight drop. They pick up the blitz. The throw is going to be short. Trying to get it to Maurer. Abbotsford had 4 defenders back there between Maurer and the end zone, though. Incomplete. 5 seconds remaining, so not much time came off the clock that time. Straight drop, and he got rid of it quickly.
Correction, second and 10.
Second down and 10 here for the Wildcats, but maybe one more play. Let's see if they can get more than one in here. Obviously, it's going to be a pass. Abbotsford's got defenders back deep. Well, you'd think it would be a pass. Now we're going to get a false start called against Edgar. That'll back him up.
Now, indication is false start on Edgar. That'll make it second, 15.
Ball marked back at the 32-yard line. Snaps on the ground. Strite picks it up, steps up, throws it downfield. It's going to be tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage again by Abbotsford, and that's how this first half is going to come to an end. Abbotsford's got to be pretty happy, I would imagine, as they have played Edgar pretty even here in the first half. The problem has been for Edgar, though, 2 fumbles. They fumbled the ball away twice on a couple of sustained drives, and that has allowed this score to stay low. And at halftime, it's Edgar 6, Abbotsford nothing. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Van Ert Electric is an established leader in the electrical industry in the upper Midwest since 1964, with 5 locations in Wisconsin and a sister company in Michigan. We offer our customers a broad range of services from electrical construction, telecommunications, process controls, HVAC controls, thermal imaging, and arc flash evaluations for your industrial and commercial.
At Haugum Law Firm, we work tirelessly to provide the best in estate planning, probate, trust administration, and long-term care nursing home planning in central Wisconsin. In this changing world, we can accommodate virtual and telephone conferences for your convenience or face-to-face meetings in a safe space. Call us today to learn more. Haugum Law Firm, estate planning and elder law.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Edgar Lanes is a proud sponsor of Edgar football. We offer a wide range of youth and adult leagues, tournaments, fundraisers, and bowling parties. Also, try our delicious homemade pizza or something off the grill. Edgar Lanes, where friends and family come to meet. At BAME Insurance Agency, our staff has a genuine interest in finding insurance solutions for you. We'll make finding insurance easy for you by shopping and comparing quotes from multiple companies. As an independent agency, we are a more flexible and competitive option and will tend to your present needs, while also anticipating any changes in your future. BAME Insurance, providing high-quality insurance in central Wisconsin since 1938.
Looking for reliable expert electrical work? Trust JPS Electric LLC, your locally owned electrical pros with over 20 years of experience. From residential wiring to commercial upgrades, we power your home and business with quality you can count on. Proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats. Go Cats!
Looking for a delicious Friday fish fry, homemade pizza, or a juicy burger? Stop by the Rail Trail in Fenwood on your way to your local sporting event. We'll be streaming every Edgar Wildcats football game live from Zaleski Sports, so you can cheer on the team while enjoying great food, cold drinks, and good company. Whether you're here for the pregame, postgame, or just a night out, the Rail Trail is your hometown spot for great food and hometown pride.
Make your next event a memorable one with D&T Rentals. Choose from several inflatable bounce houses, obstacle courses, and water slides. Or make a splash in our dunk tank. We also offer tents, tables, and chairs for the perfect party package. D&T Rentals is a family business who serves all of central and northern Wisconsin. We set up and pick up for a hassle-free experience. Visit us online at dntbouncерentals.com or call 715-892-0959 today.
Looking for a unique space to host your next event or business meeting? Check out the Milk House at Miltram Farms. You can view the cows being milked by the robots, play in the sand table, or start your own farm on the farm simulator. We have space for up to 125 people indoors, or you can sit outside and enjoy the farm views from our grain bin gazebo and make s'mores on the corn crib fireplace. Check us out on Facebook.
Coached by Nate Crodel and Gabe Paspahala. And then the Blue Devils. Blue Devils, coached by Brad Grelski.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. The youth-based football players are being introduced here at halftime, running out on the field, on a field they all hope to play on someday. And we are at halftime of an interesting contest right now. 6-0 the score. Edgar with the lead, but 2 fumbles recovered by Abbotsford have kept the Falcons in this one. And in a low-scoring defensive struggle, it's going to be turnovers that tell the tale, and so far they have done that, although Edgar does have the lead in the game. They find themselves challenged for one of the few times this season. They did have a low-scoring non-conference win earlier this year, both teams scoring under 10 points, but it hasn't happened often where Edgar is not in command of the game at halftime. They are 8-0 overall, 5-0 in the conference. They've outscored their opponents 266-12, and they have 6 shutouts. They still have the shutout tonight so far, but offensively, the fumbles have really stymied them from putting points on the board. As far as yardage goes, unofficially, Edgar with 107 rushing yards, led by Maverick Butt. He's got 79 yards on 5 carries and 37 yards passing, 3 completed passes for the Wildcats. Dom Contreras has a catch for 12, Lucas Stockey a catch for 18, and Isaiah Kraft a catch for 19. 144 yards unofficially for Edgar and the 1 touchdown. That was a 1-yard touchdown quarterback sneak for Tucker Strite early in the second quarter, and the 2-point conversion attempt was no good. For Abbotsford, not much going on. They've got 77 rushing yards unofficially, and no passing yards. 32 yards.
I'm so humbled by your generosity. Please know that I plan to be healthy enough to pay it forward in the future.
Jesus Reyes leading the Falcons in rushing with 32 yards on 6 carries.
Be healthy and well from Tina Higgins.
17 yards on the ground for Carter Selar. 12 for Chase Bowler net. 77 yards total on the ground for the Falcons in this one, and no passing yards. We'll take another timeout, come back, and get set for the second half. Edgar will get the football to begin the second half, and we'll see what the offense can do with that when we come back. You're watching high school football tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
MP&C is a leading designer, fabricator, and installer of stainless steel process systems. Founded in 1992, MP&C serves a wide range of industries, including dairy, chemical, and water treatment. The company specializes in engineered-to-order solutions. We deliver high-performance solutions and career opportunities for local residents. MP&C continues to grow, emphasizing dedication to craftsmanship and community impact.
This is such a dirty team. This is the
Whatever works.
Oh my. $7. Be a positive Peter.
Are you watching this
All right, both teams are warmed up, and we'll get set for the second half of football here. Edgar leading 6-0, and they'll get the ball to begin the second half. They won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they will start on offense here. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Fleet Farm. They have everything you need to preserve this year's harvest. Shop low prices on all things canning, from jars big and small to seasonings, mixes, and so much more. Check it all out at your local Fleet Farm store. Just a question, Edgar moving the football, but they have been able to hang on to it. 2 fumbles stopped drives in that first half, and have kept the score where it is, 6-0. The only touchdown, a 1-yard quarterback sneak from Tucker Strite. So it'll be Gavin Maurer, Maverick Butt, and Landon Lukasco, who will drop back deep for the Wildcats. Final night of the regular season in high school football, and the weather is magnificent. Cooling off a bit, breeze freshening a bit, but the rain has stayed away, and it is a nice temperature for mid-October. Let's hope it stays that way for the next few weeks of playoff football here in the state of Wisconsin. We know it'll be cold once you get to the final couple of weeks in November, but I'd like to see some decent weather here for the next few weeks. Here's the kick, and we're underway. It's a good kick. Lukasco's going to take it at about the 4-yard line, and he'll bring it ahead. Across the 10, now he's going to try to get it to the outside, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds just across the 20-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will start.
Ran out of bounds by Martin Lara.
So 1st and 10, Edgar, they're going to mark it at about the 21-yard line.
They're going to start 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Stonky lines up, strong side right. Receiver split to the near side as well and the far side. Stride under center, split backfield behind him. They're going to try a quick handoff inside, moving the pile, positive yardage, but not much. Maurer on the carry, got it out to about the 24, pickup of about 3 on that. Eli Kramer leading the way on that push up front along with Alex Schneider. Going to be 2nd down and about 7. You know that Edgar would like nothing better than a long, sustained drive, marching it down the field and making it a 2-score game, chewing up a lot of time in this 3rd quarter. Let's see if that can happen. They hand it off to Butt. He makes a nice cutback, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. I think he got it out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Going to be a 1st down here for the Wildcats.
Along with Angel.
Going to mark it at the 34, pickup of 10 on the carry for Maverick Butt.
Puts the ball at Edgar's.
And it's a 1st down for the Wildcats.
1st down.
Stride under center again, split backfield behind him, wing to the right. They're going to try Butt again, this time the left side, and he's going to be stacked up and dropped. Short gain. Good defensive stop that time. Chase Bowler in there on the stop.
Get 2 on the play, will make it 2nd and 8.
Also in there for Abbotsford was Jose Zinson. Second down and 8. Offset backfield, straight under center once again. Receivers left and right. And they're going to hand off to Maurer, and he's going to be stacked up and dropped. Only got maybe a yard on that. This Abbotsford front, as we've talked about, pretty stout. They gave him 2 on that. Call it 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats. Boy, you sure would like to move the football on that first drive of the second half. They did get 1 first down here, but now they face a 3rd down and 6. Tucker Strite has completed 3 passes, 3 of 6 unofficially. See if they go to the air here. He stays under center, split backfield behind him. They're going to keep it on the ground. Maverick Butt, now he cuts it back, and he's going to have first down yardage and more. But breaking tackles into Abbotsford territory at about the 48-yard line. Pickup of about 14 on that for Butt. The thing about this Edgar team, they can face a third down in 6, 7, 8, 9 yards, and they can still pick it up on the ground. And they do right there. 1st and 10, Wildcats in Abbotsford territory at the 48. Strite hands it off again. This is Maurer. Now he bounces it outside, cuts it back. He's going to get positive yardage down inside the 45 to about the 43. Pickup of about 4 on that. Maybe 5. Second down and a long 5 here for the Wildcats. Strite. Handoff, Butt straight ahead. He meets a wall, though, and is driven backwards. Maybe got a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
After by a host of Falcons.
I would imagine this is going to be 4 down territory for Edgar. Maurer and Butts offset. They give it to Butt, left side, puts his head down, and is going to be close to the first down, depending on where they mark it. Are they going to call it 4th down and short? They are going to mark him short, apparently. 4th down and about a half a yard. Now they change it and say it is a 1st down. Okay.
Gain of 4 on the play. Puts the ball at Abbotsford's 37-yard line, and Edgar, 1st down.
Bud has gone over 100 yards on the night. By my count, 109 yards on 9 carries. Another inside run. Bud on the carry again, down inside the 35 to about the 33. Pickup of 4 on that, maybe 5. Call it 2nd down and 5.
Gain of 4 on the play will bring up 2nd and 6.
Receiver Trewicki split to the near side. Wing right. That's Lukasco. Strite. Quick hitter to Maurer. He's got some positive yardage down inside the 30. He's going to be driven backwards. They're going to give him the 30-yard line on forward progress. It's going to be short of the 1st down. And it will be 3rd down and about 3.
Gain of 3 on the play is going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Dawson Bornheimer in the game. One of the wideout spots now. Caius Higgins in there as well at the wing. Strite under center. And they're going to run the option play. They get it out to Maurer. He's got 1 man to beat. He breaks the tackle, and he is going to be gone. Gavin Maurer gave a stiff arm to the 1 man that could stop him on the option, and he takes it in from 30 yards out. And Edgar leads it 12-0 pending the conversion. Well, that's exactly what the Wildcats wanted to do here in the second half. They go on the drive, and nothing but running plays. 10 running plays, 5 from Maurer, 5 from Butt, and a 30-yard touchdown run for Gavin Maurer. They'll go for 2 points here. Strite out of the gun. And he wants to throw. He's got a man. It's going to be caught by Butt. There were two open receivers there. Stanky was open as well. Butt will catch it for the two-point conversion, and it's 14-0 Wildcats. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. 14-0 Wildcats now.
Anthony Tricky teeing it up.
5:58 to play here, third quarter. Tricky will kick off. Our game brought to you by Door Pro. Whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. Chase Bowler back deep for Abbotsford. Trying to see the other number of the player over on the far side. And the kick's a squibber, going to be taken by Bowler, and he brings it ahead. He's going to be swamped under very quickly, shy of the 30-yard line. And Abbotsford will have the football first and 10 from their own 28, it appears.
Stratford will start the drive, first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seelar will come out at quarterback here for the Falcons. And they're going to hand it off to Bowler, and he's swamped up under very quickly. Going to be a loss on the play. Maverick Butt getting in there.
Loss of 2 on the play. Will bring up second.
Also getting in there for Edgar was Maurer. Loss of 2, call it second down and 12. Receiver split to the near side. Man in motion, rollout, they want to throw this time. Now Sealer's going to pull it down and run with it, and he's going to be hit and finally goes down. Didn't take, it took more than one hit to bring him down. Maverick Butt was there. Also in there for the Wildcats was Tyler Schmidt.
Also, one of the plays is going to bring up third 13.
Third down and 13. They lost a yard on that. And coming into the game at quarterback will be Irvin Aguilera. You can tell he still might be a little bit gimpy. Looks like he's favoring his one leg. He's got one leg heavily wrapped. He's going to take the snap here. He's going to roll out. He wants to throw. Now he's going to pull it down. Now he throws. It's tipped up in the air and caught. It's going to be short of the first down, but a nice catch there on a tipped ball.
Irvin Aguilera's pass complete to Jesus Reyes.
Jesus Reyes makes the catch, but it's going to be fourth down at about 6, maybe 5, 4th and 5. That's the first completed pass of the game.
8 on the play is going to be a 4th and 5.
For Abbotsford, and it's going to be a punting situation. They'll drop back to punt. Maverick Butt and Gavin Maurer drop back to receive the punt. Clock rolling. 3:45 to play here, third quarter. High snap. Can he get rid of it? He will. Good punt. Once again, Maurer's going to have it, and they're going to set up that punt return. Fake handoff. Maurer's going to keep it. Can he get the edge? Good block there. And now cutting it back again. Maurer down the sideline, and now he's going to go out of bounds. Great return by Gavin Maurer. Down the sideline. He got a couple of good blocks that broke that free. See where they mark the football. It's going to be in Abbotsford territory, and it's going to be at about the 37-yard line. Now we have an injured player on the field. Yeah, we have an injured player down on the field. One of the Abbotsford players is down right near the Edgar bench area. So while they attend to him, let's take a timeout here. 3:25 to play in the third quarter. Edgar leading 14-0, and they're going to have the football in great field position when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Warner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers with all of their property and casualty insurance needs for 3 generations. Let Warner Insurance help with your small business, farm, home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. Warner Insurance, proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats.
Tom King back here at Edgar. The injured player, Josue Simpson, who was able to hobble across the field on his own and got off the field, so we'll get back to action here. Looks like he had a problem with one of his ankles or feet. 1st and 10 Wildcats in Abbotsford territory at the 32-yard line. Like that 37-yard line, 37-yard line. Caius Higgins is the wing, Butt and Maurer the running backs right under center. They're going to hand it off to Butt. He's got some running room, cuts it back up the middle, and falls forward near the 30-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down, but he picked up about 8 on that. Call it 2nd down and a long 2.
Getting 7 on the play is going to make it 2nd 3.
Edgar going against what little wind there is in this period, but they're having such success on the ground, it's really not going to matter. They're not going to throw the football very much. They hand it off to Buddy, tries the other side. First down yardage and more. Breaking into the secondary, breaking through for a touchdown. Edgar offensive line starting to impose their will here, and for the second time in this period, a 30-yard touchdown run. This one for Maverick Butt. Maurer had a 30-yarder for a touchdown, and now Butt gets one of his own here with 2:45 to play in the third. And they're going to kick the extra, or attempt to kick the extra point here. Ben Schaefer, the exchange student from Germany, will attempt the extra point here. And now we're going to get a flag. It's going to be encroachment against Abbotsford. That'll move the ball closer to the, or Jerry Sins is going to decline the penalty. And they're just going to try to kick it here. Encroachment, the call against.
Penalty is encroachment on Abbotsford. That penalty is declined.
And penalty declined, so they will attempt to kick the extra point. Schaefer will get his opportunity here. Snaps a little high. Strike got it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Schaefer on the board with the extra point. 21-0 the score. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Located in Edgar, Wisconsin, Edgar Building Supply operates as a lumberyard and hardware store, assisting contractors, homeowners, and businesses with their building needs varying from roofing and siding to windows and cabinets. Their knowledgeable staff can assist you with planning your project, estimating costs, and drafting blueprints. Get started on your building project today with Edgar Building Supply.
And we're back here at Edgar High School.
Anthony Twicke teeing it up. Deep to receive, Chase Bowler and Carter Seelar.
Once again, final night of the regular season in high school football around the state of Wisconsin. 8-man football playoffs begin tomorrow around the state. 11-man playoffs begin next week. And the selection show or the announcement of the pairings will be tomorrow. Krewicki will kick. It's another line drive, and it's bobbled for a moment. Now Bowler's going to pick it up and made one man miss. Now he's going to try to get it, and he slides down. I don't know if one of the Wildcats got a hand on an ankle there. That was Mason Manicky, the sophomore player on special teams. Maybe got a hand on his ankle to bring him down. So it'll be 1st and 10, Abbotsford, and the ball will be marked at about the 26-yard line.
Abbotsford is going to start 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons to the line, snaps on the ground. They're able to hand it off, and the running back Reyes gets swallowed up immediately and dropped at about the 25-yard line.
Brought down by Tucker Strike.
Call it a loss of a yard on the play.
Loss of 1 on the play, bring up 2nd and 11.
Second down and 11 now as the clock keeps rolling. 2:13 to play here in the third quarter. So Abbotsford has run 3 rushing plays here in the second half, and they've all lost yardage. Seelar's going to lose more yardage now as he's dropped in the backfield. Stonky got in there. Looked like Preston Erickson in there as well, and they're going backwards. Ball back at the 21-yard line now. And now we have an injured Abbotsford player on the field. So while they look at him, we'll take a timeout, come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
In trucking, trust isn't given, it's earned. At Derico Logistics, LLC, we've built our reputation mile by mile, load by load. Our team knows that every delivery carries more than freight. It carries someone's promise. From cross-country hauls to local routes, we move with precision, reliability, and a commitment to being there when it matters most. Our drivers are professionals. Our equipment is maintained to the highest standard. You call, we haul. That's all.
And we're back. The injured Abbotsford player being helped off the field, actually being able to walk off on his under his own power, so that's always good to see. Third down at about 15 here for the Falcons. Seelar out of the gun. He wants to throw. He wants to throw deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Gavin Maurer was there on the coverage to knock it away. He was going for the interception and collided with the receiver just as the ball got there. He was trying to get it to Chase Bowler, and it's incomplete. And another punting situation here for Abbotsford. And once again, the Wildcats should get good field position here.
Irregular in punt formation. Deep receive, Maverick Button, Gavin Maurer.
Snap is high, but he's able to get the punt away. Shorter this time, but Maurer's going to call a fair catch at the 45-yard line, and that's where Edgar will have it 1st and 10 on their own 45. We'll keep it right here. Our game brought to you in part by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. First and 10 Wildcats at their own 45-yard line. All rushing attempts here in the second half for the Wildcats. See if they keep it on the ground here. But the lone Mac in the backfield with Strite this time, and he's going to get the football. Maverick Butt straight ahead, breaking it into the secondary again, and he's going to be tripped up, but not until he got it into Abbotsford territory at about the 38-yard line.
Tackled by Guillermo Garcia.
About a 17-yard pickup on the carry for Butt that time, and he's starting to amass the yardage now.
Edgar, first down.
He's got 6 rushing attempts of over 10 yards in the game tonight. Well over 100 yards now. First and 10. Stride under center. It's going to be Butt again. Dances away from one man, then puts his head down and drags tacklers down inside the 35 to about the 34.
Tackled by Josue Tinzun.
Pickup of 5 on the carry for Maverick Butt that time, and it'll be second down and 5. And the clock rolling down. Maurer is coming off the field. Looks like he's a little bit gimpy. Like something to do. Maybe he's cramping up a little bit. He's feeling the back of his leg, it feels like. Let's try to get one more play in before the end of the third quarter. Strite brings him to the line. They're going to hand it off to Butt again, puts his head down and gets it down inside the 30. He's going to be short of the first down, I think. They're going to mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's not going to be enough for a first down. It'll be third down and about 1.5 yards when we come back. Third quarter's in the books. Edgar in command now. They lead at 21-0. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Greg's Groots Appliance is the place for all your home appliance needs. Let owners Greg and Tammy Kornak, along with their staff, provide you with quality appliances. Greg's Gruettes Appliance offers professional delivery, installation, and our own service department, located in Merrill and proudly serving all of central Wisconsin. Greg's Gruettes Appliance, service with Wildcat pride.
And we're back here at Edgar High School, where the fourth quarter will start with Edgar facing a 3rd and short in Abbotsford territory, just shy of the 30-yard line. I've got Maverick Butt now for 174 yards unofficially. 174 yards. He's got a 30-yard touchdown run, and he caught a 2-point conversion pass. So another big night for Maverick Butt here on senior night. And we still have a quarter of football to play. We'll see. This might be the last drive for the starting offense. Especially if they can put points on the board, we may see some of the reserves for the rest of the game. We'll see what happens here. But Edgar has bounced back from those 2 fumbles in the first half and able to put two touchdowns and a 2-point conversion on the board, and now they're marching for another here in the second half. Stride under center. Offset backfield. They give it to Butt again, and this time not much there. Did he get the first down? It's going to be close, depending on where they mark it. He's inside the 30 at about the 29. Is that going to be enough? No, I don't think so. It's going to be 4th down and short. 4th down and less than a yard for Edgar. And still, Edgar just grinding it out here. They have yet to throw a pass in the second half. Now they've got Lukasco in the backfield with Butt. See if Maurer's on the sideline. He's out there as well. And they're going to hand it off to Butt. First down yardage and more down inside the 25 to near the 20-yard line.
Maverick Butt, the ball carrier.
Pickup of 9 on the carry for Butt.
Along with Chase Bowler. Into 9 on the play. Puts the ball at Abbotsford's 20-yard line. And then Edgar, first down.
184 yards unofficially on the ground for Maverick Butt. Stride under center. Fumbled the snap, and he tries to fall on it. The ball still loose. Edgar's going to get it back. One of the Wildcats linemen able to fall on that one. Recovering the fumble was Alex Schneider.
Fumble falling on by Alex Schneider. Loss of 1 on the play will bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. Abbotsford definitely needs to get a stop here. I mean, it's going to be tough enough for them to come back from a 3-score deficit, but if Edgar can make it 4 scores, you can forget about it. Probably can forget about it now, but it's right under center. Hand off, and I believe that's Butt again, spinning around and gets it in. Actually, it was Landon Lukasco that time. Got it down inside the 20 to about the 18.
3 on the play.
3 on the carry for Lukasco, his first carry of the night. He had a good kickoff return earlier in the game for the Wildcats. 3rd down and 8 now. Ball at the 18-yard line. Stride's going to hand it off the counter play this time, and nothing but green space, and Lukasco's going to get a touchdown. Beautiful job selling that counter play, and there wasn't a defender in sight as Lukasco took the touchdown and took it in from 18 yards out for the touchdown. So they're going to line up and go for 2 here, I believe. Actually, I take that back. They're going to kick it. Ben Schaefer will attempt the extra point. Snap is there. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Edgar takes command of this one.
Ben Schaefer splits the
As they lead it 28-0, we'll take a break and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Greg's Groots Appliance is the place for all your home appliance needs. Let owners Greg and Tammy Kornak, along with their staff, provide you with quality appliances. Greg's Gruettes Appliance offers professional delivery, installation, and our own service department, located in Merrill and proudly serving all of central Wisconsin. Greg's Gruettes Appliance, service with Wildcat pride.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Just goes to show you what you can do when you hang on to the football. They had 2 sustained drives in that first half that ended with fumbles lost. They did have a fumble on this drive but recovered it. But they've been able to maintain possession and march the ball down the field 3 times here in the second half. And they have still not thrown a pass here in the second half. It's been nothing but rushing attempts, and they're doing a great job. 3 separate players scoring touchdowns in the second half. Gavin Maurer from 30, Maverick Butt from 30, and now Landon Lukasco from 18. And the kick's away, a line drive, and taken at about the 22-yard line, out across the 30, and then dropped heavily at about the 20, make that the 37-yard line. On the stop, Graham Strite for the Wildcats.
Abbotsford will start this drive first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Abbotsford has not been able to do much of anything here in the second half. They've tried 2 passes and 3 rushing attempts. The pass was completed for 8 yards. The rushing attempts have all lost yardage. As the Everest defense, or the Edgar defense, looking at another shutout here, which will be their 7th shutout of the season. They try a counter play this time to Reyes, and he is going to be dropped. Excuse me, Irvin Davila on the carry. Irvin Davila on the carry. Stop for no gain.
Tackled by Preston Erickson. No gain on the play. They'll bring up second and 10.
We were just discussing Everest during the timeout. They are leading in their game with Eau Claire Memorial. Final night of the regular season all over Central Wisconsin. Now they're going to try up the middle this time. Not much there. I think that's Bowler again. It is. Chase Bowler on the carry. Picked up a couple. Maybe 3 on the carry. Called 3rd and 7. It's the first positive rushing attempt in the second half for the Abbotsford Falcons. We go under 8 minutes to play in this one. 28-0. Edgar in command. And up the middle, a quick hitter. Positive yardage, short of the first down.
Maverick Butt and Alex Snyder on the stop.
Reyes picked up about 4.
Gain of 4 on the play is going to bring up 4th.
4th down and 4. They're going to go for it here, it looks like. Tight formation. And they want to throw it. Seelar rolls out. Now he throws. He's got a man. It's intercepted. If he could maintain possession, did he? Yes, he did. Interception on the play. And that's Dom Contreras on senior night getting a pick. The ball was overthrown. It would have been incomplete anyway, and they would have taken over on downs, but now Contreras gets into the stat book with an interception tonight. 1st and 10 Wildcats at the 45-yard line. 6:54 to play in this one. And we're seeing some substitutions now on offense. Maverick Butt's night is done. Tucker Strite's night is done. Hand off. They try the right side. Graham Strite on the carry. The quarterback now is Caden Bargender. Graham Strite on the carry. Picked up about 3 on that. Call it 2nd down and 7.
Along with Nathan Duplo. Gain of 3 on the play will bring up 2nd and 7.
Taking as much time as they can as they come to the line. They're going to hand it off, try the left side this time. Lukasco on the carry. Didn't get much there. Call it no gain on the play, and it's going to be
no gain on the play, 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7. Once again, they'll take as much time as they can in the huddle and come to the line. 3rd down and 7. They hand it off straight ahead. Not much doing there. Now the ball came loose, but they're going to say the runner was down. Graham Strite on the carry. Maybe got a yard on that. And it's going to be 4th down. And now we've got an injured Abbotsford player down on the field. And while they attend to him, we'll take a timeout. 5:18 to play, 28-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Van Ert Electric is an established leader in the electrical industry in the upper Midwest since 1964, with 5 locations in Wisconsin and a sister company in Michigan. We offer our customers a broad range of services from electrical construction, telecommunications, process controls, HVAC controls, thermal imaging, and arc flash evaluations for your industrial and commercial.
And we're back here at Edgar High School, 5:18 to play. Still tending to the injured Abbotsford Falcon now. He's being helped up by one of his coaches. That is Josue Zinson. He was injured earlier. Now he's going to come off the field. His night is probably done. Got to get some of the numbers of some of these reserves that are in for the Wildcats here on offense. Now they've got the starters back in there. They've got the starters back in there for this play.
Gavin Maurer in punt formation.
It's a punt formation, and that's why. They're going to punt the football away, 4th down, and Maurer standing back at his 46-yard line. Snap is good, and the punt's away, and it's a good one. And they've got a man down there to down it. They've got 3 or 4 men down there to down it. It's going to fall dead at the 10-yard line. Good punt by Maurer, and so Abbotsford will take over 1st and 10 on their own 10-yard line with 4:51 to play in this one. Our game is brought to you in part tonight by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Falcons come to the line. Handoff and positive yardage. Out across the 15, out near the 19, maybe the 18-yard line. I think that was Reyes on the carry again. Picked up about 8 on that, maybe 7.5. 7 on the carry. 2nd down and 3. Second down and 3 out of the gun. They hand it off straight ahead. Bowler breaks a tackle. He's going to have the 1st down across the 20 out near the 23-yard line.
Chase Bowler, the ball carrier.
And it's a 1st down for Abbotsford. Clock rolling down near 4 minutes to play.
And Alex Snyder. Gain 5 on the play. Again, Abbotsford 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Nicolay Bank, one of our great sponsors, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. They're going to try a sweep around the right side, and that's not going anywhere. Bowler is dropped for a loss on the tackle for the Wildcats. Wyatt Klotzheim on the stop. Second down and 11 on the loss of 1 on the play. Clock continues to roll. No indication that there's any interest in using timeouts here with a 28-0 score. They try a counter play again. Positive yardage. Bowler spins away, but then he's dropped after a short gain. Got it to the 25. Picked up maybe 3 on that.
3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8 for the Falcons. Express Employment, one of our great sponsors. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Inside handoff, moving the pile for the Falcons is Manny Lopez. Lopez takes it out across the 25 to about the 30-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down, 4th and 3 now for Abbotsford as we go down to 2 minutes to play. Coming up after the game, it's the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or nasonvilledairy.com. We'll get down on the field, catch up with Edgar head coach Jerry Sins. We'll get a player of the game in the house as well. And now we're going to get encroachment called against Edgar. Caden Bargender mistimed the snap and gets called for encroachment. And that'll give Abbotsford a first down. Penalty marked off to the 35-yard line. But the clock continues to roll with 1:35 to play. Edgar's going to move to 9-0 on the season, and unless something magical happens in the next minute and a half, it's going to be another shutout for the Wildcats as well. They're going to try an inside handoff this time, breaking tackles, and then driven backwards. Lopez on the carry again. Got it out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 5 on the play.
Gain of 5 will make it 2nd and 5.
Clock moving, 44 seconds remaining. It's going to be a direct snap, and the running back moves forward for just a couple of yards. And that may be the final play of the game. They might have to snap it again here. Or are they just going to let it run out? They're going to let it run down and then call a timeout? No, they're just going to let it run out. That's how this one's going to end. Dominating second half here for the Wildcats, and they win it by a score of 28-0. We'll head down to the field for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. That's coming up next. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And we're back here on the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Edgar head coach Jerry Sins. Well, another undefeated season. I guess we've talked about this before. It never gets old to keep on having this kind of success. But I guess talk about this one tonight because it was a tale of two halves.
Yeah, they played us really tough the first half. They had 2 weeks off. We knew that to study everything we do, obviously, and get ready. And they had a dang good game plan. And we fumbled a couple times in the first half, which hurt us. Yeah, and but I give them credit. Yeah, they played hard. They played well. And who knows? They may be in our playoff bracket yet too. So
the fumbles obviously slowed down the offense in the first half. You were protecting the ball in the second half and just moved it up and down the field. I don't think you threw a pass in the second half. You just grinded it out and wore them down.
Yeah, their offense was giving us a little trouble. So we said, well, let's try to hang on the ball longer and keep their offense off the field. So that was kind of the game plan. I thought Maverick Butt ran really well, and he tends to do that when the game's the toughest. He runs the hardest.
Well, you remember his brother did the same thing, just wear down the defenses, and by the second half, nobody wants to tackle him.
Yeah, he did a very good job tonight.
All right, let's talk about the playoffs now because that's next, and you know you're going to have a home game. You don't know who you're going to play yet until tomorrow, but does it matter at this point? I mean, you're in the playoffs again, and you got a chance to go back to Madison, and that's what you got. That's what your goal is every year, right?
Yeah, we don't really care who's in there. I mean, we talk about it a little bit, but tonight our focus was just on Abby, and I told him, no, tomorrow morning you can start worrying about who we play next, and then don't be worrying about the second playoff game. No, just the first one, because you never. Last year, I think the number 2, 3, and 4 seeds in our bracket all got beat the first night. And so one was in there, and that was us, and then it was 6, 7, and 8, or 5, 6, and 7 won. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, another undefeated season, and back to the playoffs you go.
Thank you very much.
We're going to try to get a player of the game in the house here, Preston Erickson. Preston Erickson plays on both sides of the line. Let's talk about the offensive line first, because it seemed like that Abbotsford defensive front was giving you guys some trouble early in the game, but you were able to fight through it and open some holes in the second half.
Yeah, we were struggling in the beginning, and then we just went back to our basics, and it started working, and we just kept at it.
And defensively, another shutout. That's a goal every week. I would imagine the defense says we're going to shut them down and not give up any points.
Yeah, every week that's our goal is a shutout.
And talk about the guys you have running behind you, because on offense, when you've got backs back there like Maverick Button and Gavin Maurer, you open a little bit of a hole, they're going to explode through it.
Yeah, it definitely helps having them back there with their speed. They hit a hole and they're gone, and it's just a lot easier blocking.
Another undefeated season, nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
Here come the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
You know how in the house works?
I'm Preston Erickson, and I'm in the house.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here from Edgar tonight as the Wildcats, a slow start. They only led 6-0 at halftime, but they were able to pound it down their throats in the second half, and they get the victory here tonight. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom King, and you've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
We are going